Hello everyone. How are you doing? Welcome to yet another episode of Sit Down Comedy. So, how are you guys doing? I hope everything's good. So, let me jump into this anecdote. It forms the crux of our sit down comedy today. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how many of you have been in that school where some kid asks a lot of doubts, and the teacher, is not able to do the lesson, but is getting a lot of asks, lot of doubts. I was not that kid, so I waited for the 40th minute of the class to ask the question such that it eated into the next class such that the doubts were cleared. But then teachers became very shane, and then they said, Sunil, you Google the answer, or why don't you read the textbook and come? And yeah, this was something that I got reminded when I had this question about something, and I asked my friend, and looking for an answer, looking for what he knows, and he's like, Pungi, why don't you Google it, bro? I don't know if he's actually said that in that sort of tone, but he actually typed it. So I read it like this, saying, "Okay, why don't you Google it? Arey, tu to shane hai, you are here. So brilliant. Why are you asking me this question? You could have Googled it yourself. Why did you come to me? And my time's precious. Why are you wasting it?" So that's what I read into it. But I was like, yeah, this is great content for stand-up comedy. So, just imagine, you are 10 minutes before the exam hall, just before you're getting to the exam, you ask your teacher, ma'am or sir, what is the answer for this question? And then they're like, why don't you Google it, huh? And then, similarly, you're caught by the police, and the police are like, you know, 3,000 rupees fine. And then you're like, no, that's fine, but why are you fining me? And then they're like, Google it, bro. Google your offense. You will find it. Thirdly, when this this case is getting decided in the court, and the judge basically bangs three times on the gavel. I don't know. I only know it happens through movies, so it may happen differently. But the judge bangs on the gavel, and he or she basically gets up and goes out, and the rest of the court and rest of the everybody in the courtroom are like stunned. What happened? And then somebody is like, "Sir, what's your verdict?" Like, Google it. Ha 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 ha. So that's typically how I felt when this guy said, "Go and Google it." So Google has become our go-to destination. Because my friend was texting me, so I texted my friend. He texted me back, and then I said thumbs up. I sent a thumbs up. He said a thumbs up, and that's how we closed the conversation. So technically, the use of thumbs up is basically to end conversations and basically agree that we have agreed upon the conversation. Sometimes, no, there's one time where this we had finished the conversation. Matlab, nothing would happen after that. And another friend, we sent okay, and he sent okay, and I sent okay, he sent okay, I sent okay, he sent okay. So this is how it was, and finally we discovered thumbs up, and I sent thumbs up, he sent thumbs up, close. So what is the use of these emoticons is finally to close the conversation. Now the even more amazing, your WhatsApp allows you to click on it and then put thumbs up. But I usually send thumbs up anyways, but I have to like click on the message, then find out which emoticon am I using, and then do it. So yeah, coming to emoticon, I was actually two or three years ago is when I understood what's the difference between a smiley and an emoticon. Smiley, when you're using that yellow color thingy, and emoticon is every other thing. So I was like that. Hmm. Yeah, coming back to friends, especially those who are in different places and different countries. So it's like whenever they come to their hometown, it's a mandate that we normal people go to their house, meet them, and say, "Bro, how are you doing?" Ask them for a treat. Abhi to you're getting a lot more money than us. Come, let's go have a treat. And then papam, they are every time they are the ones who have to give their card and be like, the treats on me, bro. The treats on me. And my problem with this is that these guys come once in 2 years, and we are the ones who are going to their house. They're not coming to our house. See, when God comes, no, you go to the temple. Not God is not coming to you. Understood? That's called the God complex. So you have to go to their house and be like, oh, bro, wow, so nice. You become so thin, you become so fat, yo, all that. You become semi-boda or semi-bald. So all that we need to do, and then like pilgrimage. Otherwise, what happens is we'll have to meet in pubs. Imagine me, single, non-alcoholic, non-smoker, non-drinker, and vegetarian. So where will I have a place in all these pubs? I will only get what? What is that? If at all we go to a barbecue place, I have to barbecue pineapple, apple, watermelon, capsicum, corn. What else? Paneer. All that I have to do tandoori. Where on the other side, people are eating everything and anything. Some of them are eating octopus and all. I was like, "Bah, devre." Oh, especially this used to happen when, initially when I was very young in the corporate industry, and, the people from different parts of the world used to come, like our counterparts or our bosses, the big bosses used to come. And then, there used to be one time where I had to first figure out, how the hell am I going to get home at 11 in the night or 10 in the night, and basically ask my friends to, macha, drop me home, macha. And then after that was figured out, we had to go to, like, I also got to that place where they was eating barbecue. That uncle is like, "Oh, it's so nice, that is so good. We're eating chicken bouillon, it's so spicy." And I was like, "Who, uncle? Yes, I am eating capsicum, burnt, what is that? Paneer, and all that." And then we were like, "Oh, to eat burnt paneer, we had to come all the way from our place, and like per meal, they were charging a very different amount. But this. I don't know if you guys also have this idea that when you go out with friends who are vegetarian, non-vegetarian, the vegetarians sit separately and the non-vegetarians sit separately. And either our case, you're like vegetarians, you have a different, like we pay the bill differently, or our bill is separate and their bill is separate. Or some of you will be like same bill, macha, then we'll do the Dutch. I don't know why it's called the Dutch anyways. Maybe I have to Google that. Yeah. So to split the bill, and every other thing is around 300, 400 rupees. And I am somebody who hates spending. Whenever I go to different places, and then I see that coffee is around 250 rupees, 350 rupees, and the amount of coffee that I get is ridiculously small, and it comes in very fancy ware, like matlab, like that lota, and then this mug and all. I'm like, I'm very very bad at that, because I am somebody who's a big guy, and itna coffee se nahi chalta. Like, and even like one bread is around 200, and like one sandwich around 200 rupees. So now in my head I'm like, while going back, let's go to a bakery. Now 1 pound bread is around 30 rupees. Even if I eat all the entire thing, get iruli 30 rupees or 40 rupees, then cut that iruli, then get green chutney from some other place, and even buy samosa, you get green chutney, 10 rupees samosa. You get green chutney free. Take that green chutney, put it on this, and you eat the entire thing. That could basically may finish your entire lunch. That entire thing will not go more than 100 rupees. Here I am getting 2 slices of bread. And for that it is 220 rupees, 230 rupees. In my head I'm like, baba, baba, baba. So this is like coming back to where we left off. How many of you guys remember where we left off? Yeah, very many would have remembered, because I've gone from one after the other after the other. So technically, if you are able to remember, I have to ask you one question. Are you a project manager? Hmm? Because project manager is the only one in the group who knows exactly where the project is stopped. He's had that the ultra vision saying, this is where the project is stopped. because he's the one who's always coming to stand-up meetings. Just like stand-up meetings, just like stand-up meetings, there's stand-up comedy. So somebody said, how to reduce the number of times you actually, number of minutes that you take in meetings. And somebody said, you do that plank thingy where you are on the ground, and because you are uncomfortable, you will finish the meetings in very many these things. So we tried, in our office. Four of them got hand fracture. Two of them got moog fracture because they fell on the nose, and some of them hull also damar. So we stopped having meetings, physical meetings where we were doing all the planks and all. So coming to meetings, so last 2 minutes of the joke. So okay, coming to meetings, like this is now end of the year, alva. So this is 9 months done, and then 10th month beginning. So all the crying babies only get milk. So baby is now produced. Now it is going to cry. Technically, after 9 months, it is produced. Then it is going to cry for the next 3 months. So then it is going to get more and more milk. Understood? Hike 3 sir. Hike going to happen in 3 months. So many places. So meetings means you have a meeting about what did you do well in your department. There's a department, there's group, there's project or sub project, and then there is small project. So first you have a meeting with yourself, half an hour to make a slide as to what went well for you. Then you have to present it to a smaller team. Okay, 1 hour gone here. Then you present it to a smaller team. The bigger, small team. So there are three people. So you present it to them. There's one chota boss there. So they are like, no, you do this changes. This is red color, or this is green color. You make this color. Red means black edge, green means ticko. So after that, why is their thickness change? Why is their same thickness? So you put rectangle here, you put square here. People will get confused. Make a good presentation. Full clean up. See, most important thing underrated is presentation is more important than product. If your product is fail, also no problem. Presentation should be fantastic. So after that, for me, full problem. Horrible presentation I do in terms of the presentation. But data full correct. Everything proper data. But I'm like, anyways, I'm going to say it out loud. Nobody is going to see the slides after 3 years also. So I do all that. So full shungara we do. Full beautification. Make it like a Mona Lisa. We go and give it to from chota team. So big chota team. So just run project. So then they're like, what did you do together? So another full group. So 20 people group now. 20 people group, you're discussing, I did better, you did better. So then they give rating for the team. Next one meeting about rating for yourself. Then one more meeting for gossip about our meeting, about our rating. Then you go to bigger stage. We go bigger projects. So from 20 people, you go to 100 people. That is a group. There also full meetings. So then you are like, okay, we did better than them. Then somebody is also giving a rating. So group level rating is this much. Then more gossip. Then sub project level gossip. Then sub project level gossip. Then friend level gossip. That also full meeting. All meeting minimum 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Then there is department level. So all these groups, 200 people now to 600, 800 people. So again, there is full meeting. Then they're like, this is your scorecard for this year. This is what you've done well. This is not what you've done well. This is what you should continue. This is what you should delegate. All that full meetings over. Full printouts, man. Printouts. Then every time you have somebody asks you, Sunil, what did you do? You have to remember what you did at your personal level, what you did at your sub project level, what you did at your group level, what you did at your department level, what you did at the company level. Okay, all of this will be added. Add up like Kalgacho. For non-English people, Kalgacho is what you mix everything that is mixed from yesterday and give it to cow. So that's Kalgacho. Okay. So it's like Kalgacho after some point. Yeah, I forgot what I was trying to say, but yeah, Kalgacho. So from Kalgacho, you like drink everything, and we like everything gets consolidated. Full mathematics happens. So, and then you are like, okay, this is the end of the year rating for you, and we are like, sir, this is why is this important? And they're like, no, this is very important. And you know what they say? You ask why is it that you got, and then you are like, why did I get all this? And then that's where the clincher, your project manager says, okay, Google Madipa. That's it for today. That's my time. Thank you. Bye bye.